Okay, let's dive straight into a classic piece of Malaysian contract law, the landmark case of K. Murugesu v. Nadarajah. In this explainer, we're going to look at how a seemingly simple handshake over a house escalated into a full-blown legal showdown and exactly what happens when a promise gets broken.
So picture this. Our story kicks off when a homeowner, K. Murugesu, happily agrees to sell his house to a buyer, Nadarajah. The agreed price? Exactly 26,000 ringgit. They shake hands, they sign the agreement, and everybody's on the same page. It honestly looks like your standard, everyday property transaction. Well, until it completely fell apart.
Now here is where things get really interesting from a legal standpoint. The whole agreement was basically balancing on future actions. The seller promised to transfer ownership down the line, and the buyer promised to pay that 26,000 ringgit later. At the exact moment of signing, no money actually changed hands, and no property was transferred. They literally just exchanged promises.
But before they could actually finalize the sale, Murugesu gets cold feet. He completely changes his mind and flat out refuses to transfer the property. Now, Nadarajah wasn't just going to walk away and let this slide. Nope, he decided to take Murugesu straight to court.
And here's the kicker. Nadarajah didn't just want financial compensation or damages. He asked the court for something called specific performance. If you're studying law, you know this is a seriously powerful court order. It basically legally forces a party, in this case Murugesu, to complete their end of the bargain exactly as they originally promised. Nadarajah wanted that house.
Murugesu obviously thought this order, but the judge wasn't having it. Dismissing the seller's appeal and applying the illustration from Section 24 of the law, the court handed down a really definitive ruling. The judge stated that the agreement must be seen as a case of executory consideration.
So what does that actually mean in plain English? Well, it means that a promise given in return for another promise creates a legally binding contract. That is, executory consideration in a nutshell. The seller's promise to sell the house is fully supported by the buyer's promise to pay for it.
The absolute crucial takeaway here is that even without immediate payment, each promise acts as valid legal consideration for the other. It's a fundamental rule you'll see time and time again in contract law, which kind of leaves you wondering, what casual promises for the future have you made that might actually already be legally binding?